Welcome back to my garage. So this virus epidemic going on has pretty much shut down the whole of Norway. I'm working in a kindergarten and kindergartens are closed, but we're still at work. We're still working even though it's closed. And so this recent virus outbreak has caused everything to shut down in Norway, including my workplace. But actually we are closed, there's no kids here, but we have to work anyway. So we're basically left with doing tasks you can't do with kids around. And my choice of task today is chopping down some windfall and felling trees, bucking and making firewood, and maybe a bridge over this small creek here. So so this virus, not such a bad thing anyway, at least not for me now. That's kind of selfish, isn't it? Yeah, I'm doing fine. This day of peace and quiet and axe work out in the woods there, it's had a profound effect on me. Like, I was so much happier when I got home from work today, and so much more energy, and it's just amazing how much it matters. And I'm usually outside the whole day. Our kindergarten is a like nature-inspired kindergarten, so I'm always outside. But now alone in the woods, chopping away, yeah, just amazing. So if this doesn't make any sense to you, just watch my previous video. What I want to do now, just to get something going, is see if I can make the PVC toilet valve, see if I can fit that to this engine to see how it works. I know there's I can't remember your name, but you're working on an aluminium piece like this, but for now I'll try to make this fit. And actually PVC might even work in this situation, maybe with some heat, like reflecting paint or something, or not. So what we'll have to do is to make something like this, but just a flat plate that can sit sandwiched between the valve and the engine to make room for the seal. There's this seal here that seals against the piston. So it's a simple piece, a flat plate with a raised lip and then a hole in the middle. I'm going to try to do that on the lathe. That will be almost the first real project on a lathe. I bought a new axe, a bigger one than the one you saw in my previous video. It's working great. I had a feeling I would like a heavier axe. This one is 2 kilos, 4.5 pounds, 4.5 pounds. It's I thought that might be a bit much, but it seems to be perfect. I like the slower pace, and like you get more work done for each stroke, and it just suits my rhythm better. To work. Yeah, so my lathe, the chuck isn't big enough to clamp this thing, and a 3-jaw chuck isn't really ideal for clamping square stuff anyway. I got the great idea of just turning down the stock flange, turning off the spigot and just having a flat there. The problem is that there's not really room for mounting it. I can't, like, there's weird shapes here, so countersunk bolts won't really work that well, and also it is about 40 millimeters ID, and that's a bad match for my 32 millimeter intake, so it won't work either way. I need to get some stuff for the lathe. I need a 4-jaw chuck. I've bought a drill chuck for it, but so the machine says Morse taper 2, number 2. It says tailstock Morse taper number 2, and I didn't really look closely at it, but it is Morse taper number 3. Even though the machine says number 2. Not sure what's up with that, but so I bought a drill chuck and an arbor for it. That's Morse taper 2, and I need I think I'm going to buy a Morse taper 3 to 2 like adapter, even though that's not greatest for accuracy, but then it means I can use all the tooling I like in my drill press, the big drill press, which I seldom use. But yeah, so I can buy tooling that fits that drill press, and it will fit my tailstock too. So that's the plan, and I think I'm going to see if it might be that I've gotten a message or a mail from I think Boredom Buster or something. Sorry, man, but it might be that he's already done with the real thing, and it's asking for my address or something. I have been really bad at answering mail and messages lately. But now I'm back. This is like, it's not important that I didn't get anywhere today, because what was important was that I had the drive. Like, I'm feeling the drive for doing stuff again. Yeah, and tomorrow is another day of shopping, so chopping. Looking good, looking good. See you next time.